that are going to benefit both our students and our partners. And we consider you to be one of our very best partners. And this is exactly what happened with the massage therapy clinic. And that's why we're so excited to expand our partnership with the village at St. Elizabeth Mills. And on average, about 100 villagers are using the massage therapy clinic every month. And I believe we set a record back in July where the students provided over 200 massages in the month of July alone, which is really an amazing opportunity for them.
So our students will work with villagers on circuit training, clinics, classes, and offer personal fitness assessments. So it's really up to you to determine how much of it you want and what you want to take advantage of.
Certainly, we are happy here at St. Elizabeth to participate in this partnership. It's a win-win. Our main goal is selfish. We want a better place for our residents and have these amenities for them, good quality amenities and services at affordable prices. I know it's taken a lot of people a lot of time and effort to pull this off. So thank you so much for being part of this great partnership, and we continue to look to do a lot more of this with the college.
Fast forward to a month ago when my co-supervisors told me we're telling each of us where we're being placed for placement, and imagine the joy I got when they told me I got placed at St. Elizabeth's Village. I was really excited. I finally get to apply my love for health and fitness in a real life situation and make so many friends in the process.
We're here today because we're celebrating the announcement of a new facility that KF Aerospace is building, a big 75,000 square foot hangar, and also a relationship that we're forging with Mohawk College. And we're going to be also building a facility for them right beside this hangar. And we're really excited about that because it will help us develop a workforce that we need to expand and continue the successful story that we have.
This is as real as it gets to have our aviation students right here at the airport, obviously. And the new state-of-the-art facilities will give students in Mohawk's aviation structures, aviation maintenance, and avionics programs the kind of experiences that few other colleges will be able to match.
On completion of the programs at Mohawk College, these students are actually getting hired. So they're actually being able to immediately incorporate the skills that they've learned into the industry where there is this demand for new employees.
It's exciting, really, because Mohawk College has been working with a few different facilities, and now this will be an opportunity for them to get current knowledge and current hands-on experience all under the same roof. And not only that, but it'll funnel great students into apprenticeships and careers here at KF. So it's a good fit for both.
We were the first post-secondary institution in Canada to offer co-op education, and our success is due in a large part to the almost 2,000, I guess 1,900 and some odd employers that we work with across Southern Ontario.
Experiential learning through cooperative education is a proven training model. It increases employer visibility with qualified staff. It allows employers to effectively evaluate potential permanent employees and gives them a chance to assess the suitability of students as a good match for their companies. It's the best job interview you could ever have. You get to work with them, get to know them, see how do they fit, and then make a decision at the end.
Co-op offers an invaluable, authentic professional experience to our students. This experience provides students with the opportunity to build a network within industry and to apply their classroom theory to a real-world setting, and that's absolutely vital for our students.
It was really great to see you, Minister Haidu, trying your hand at operating some of our teaching tools, and I can tell you that she is very skilled at welding and certainly much more skilled than I think I am. I've tried it a few times, so very, very good. And we were very glad that you could experience a couple of the training tools that we make available to our students, whether it was the welding or whether it was the virtual reality. And these are ways that we train and then plan to retrain students to make sure they have the skills they need.
What we heard was a lot of anxiety around the rapidly evolving world of work. We decided that we needed to address this and that we needed to support Canadians no matter where they were at in their journey. And that's why in Budget 2019, we introduced something called the Canadian Training Benefit. It's a benefit that will actually allow Canadians to access up to $250 credit towards the cost of tuition or course fees each year. It's stackable, meaning that you can accumulate money over 4 years for a maximum benefit of $1,000. And it will also be accompanied by up to 4 weeks of EI, 1 week per year, that's completely covered if that person needs to tap into employment supports or income supports while they're taking that training.
And last fall, the Government of Canada, I am proud to say, invested $262,000 in Mohawk College under the Climate Action Fund. These funds have helped the college's Centre for Climate Change Management to continue its work, raising awareness of the effects of our changing climate and empowering individuals and organizations to take climate action in their communities. This funding also supported the recent summits like the Cities in Action Bay Area Climate Change Summit and the Youth Summit, both organized by Mohawk College.
At this college, there is probably nothing that is top of mind with students more than climate change, sustainability, what their future is going to be like, what the environment is, what we're doing to the environment. This is incredibly important, which is one of the reasons that Mohawk College has championed this particular initiative and want to be leaders to support the area and the country. And so we're delighted. We really appreciate your partnership.
We are truly grateful that the Climate Action Fund was awarded to the Bay Area Climate Change Office. The office represents a really important partnership between the Centre for Climate Change Management and the cities of Hamilton and Burlington. The Climate Change Action Fund is helping us continue this really important work to engage our community. We're organizing a speaker series and an arts program that will help use art and culture, not only just facts and science, to engage our community and help people think about what they can do to support a thriving low carbon economy.
We're honored and privileged that you would take the time to have so many of our industry and community partners with us this afternoon. And of course, our students and the faculty and staff that are here today to show you what they can do for you. And that's an important distinction, what we can do to help you as you further your business and your ideas.
This space very much is the desirable part. You bring your problem in here, we help to iterate on it. We help to define it, make sure we're solving the right problem. Large projects can take years just to plan. And at the end of the day, you didn't solve the right problem. We don't have that much time.
I had the opportunity to work on a research project focused on personal health records for eHealth Ontario. The highlight of that experience was getting to present my findings at their office in downtown Toronto. On behalf of students, thank you to all of you for making experiences like mine possible.
Here this morning to celebrate the next chapter in the expansion of the City School initiative. Almost 2 years ago now, we celebrated the launch of the City School mobile classroom. This unit, the one that we're standing in today, has been located in 4 communities and has served almost 200 students. With this mobile classroom, we're literally taking Mohawk College on the road.
I'm pleased to announce that Mohawk College and the Marshall School of Skilled Trades and Apprenticeship is receiving $4,084,635 for the mobile classroom project under the New Skills Trades Awareness and Readiness Program. This mobile unit is brilliant. It's absolutely fantastic. Why? Because it's going to help us reach groups that are underrepresented yet qualified. This is enabling people to obtain well-paying jobs. This is a true success story.
iPad is a relative, and that's the key, it's relative training, and ultimately there needs to be a robust pipeline of capable individuals available to fill these positions. And it's recognized that a partnership between industry, the college, and the federal government is a dynamic way to support this need. So we thank you for the opportunity to be part of this today, and we're looking forward to where it takes us. Great. Thank you very much.
This evening I can tell you that Mohawk College is going to do more, and we're starting now. We're going to use a solution that we know works, education, and we're going to use a model that we've proven works, City School. With a 5-year plan called Challenge 2025, we intend to build on the success of the City School model and Mohawk's extensive partnerships in the Hamilton area. We are convinced that we can and must do more, be more for the people in our community.
you can bring in from a variety of sources, and we have. We have PhDs, we have master's students, and if we just stopped there, our office would look like a bunch of people standing around a photocopier wondering why it doesn't work. And these students and their courage and their curiosity and their willingness to leap, often blindfolded, is something that I credit the Idea Works and the AMIC concept with.
The library got involved in City School because it aligns so well with our mission, which is to try to support learning for everyone. And City School does that. It creates a barrier-free access to education, and it brings the college into different parts of the city, that are, especially those communities or neighborhoods that are most in need.
This is the north end of Hamilton, and it is the lowest in poverty. We're a red district, and having this partnership is extremely important for the whole entire community, and it's just made it bigger and better.
We are thrilled to work in partnership with Mohawk College on the City Schools initiative. We know that from the reputation that Mohawk has in the community, that the quality of the candidates that come through initiatives like City Schools have a great impact on the work that we do with seniors and the people that we serve in the community.
We've been in partnership with City School for the past 2 years. We brought the mobile unit into Denville last year in 2018, and this year it's headed to Caledonia in 2019. Rural communities like Haldeman County face challenges accessing sometimes post-secondary opportunities, and so when you can bring programming that responds to local industry right to your community, it gives rural communities opportunities to grow and thrive.
We reached out to Mohawk, and they've agreed to come back into our space and provide the bundled arrows, targeting those homeward bound women. If we can get people to do that here, you know, then they can see they can again go into the college, and if the college is here, just make it more accessible. Again, it's making it accessible to the populations that just don't see it as accessible in any way.
The Hamilton Port Authority is committed to improving access to education and employment in the Hamilton community. It's something that we feel very strongly about. It's been amazing working with the staff at City School by Mohawk. They're a dedicated professional team who are working continuously to break down barriers to education.
The City School's been a terrific boon to what the Annex does. Because we're co-located, we're literally side by side each other in the office. If there's somebody that maybe is coming from one of the priority neighborhoods and they want to access some schooling opportunities, we can put them in touch with City School. And because of that, somebody might get an opportunity to attend post-secondary that they wouldn't have thought possible.
City School is important to Hamilton because it's giving this community a safe place to come to get an education where they're already familiar with the surroundings and the supports in this actual building.
All our work is based on partnerships and the significance of them. Without the partners, we couldn't do the work alone. So with the partnerships, we can utilize everyone's strengths and resources to help build great partnerships to do good things. City School is very important to the community as a whole. We believe in education being the basis of allowing for smarter decisions for youth, or for them to make that choice, to open new doors and new opportunities for quality of life.
Giving as many people as possible an opportunity to realize their dreams makes for a better world.
Well, education is contagious. It really is, and it's the key that opens so many doors. By opening that door, you're just changing lives.
It's immeasurable what the consequences could be for somebody, and it's that spark, it's that first step that makes it possible to do it. It's a fantastic opportunity for a first step to change your life.
We love everything about this. It clearly is a success. It's changing lives. It's leveling the playing field, and all of those things are values that we believe in and programs that we have committed to over time. So it's a winner. It's a winner in every respect.
Why do I give to City School? The biggest reason that I think and I know that I do is that I really feel that this is very, very important for our community.
The City School is a fantastic vehicle for reaching out into the community to maybe people who would otherwise not have considered a college education. And when we get out into the community, then they take the first step.
This is very inspiring to see the City School helping so many people, moving communities. And at the end of the day, that answer, what kind of Hamilton we want to be in. City School is the answer for that.
The area that's really need the school, instead of the student go to the school come to the student, which is, I think, is very important.
We would not be where we are today if we hadn't had education. I feel very fortunate, and if it's possible to help anyone that wants to go to school, I'm all for it.
I just think it's a wonderful program just for anybody that perhaps didn't get their education for many, many reasons, and to become older and as an adult and be able to go somewhere and learn a trade or learn a skill. I think it's wonderful. It gives people hope.
For us, it was a no-brainer. My relationship with Mohawk goes back to almost 20 years. Mohawk has always been an organization without boundaries. It has always reached out into the community.
You need to realize that these people have been given an opportunity and they're very thankful for it, and they will give back to the community.
This is one way that we can support something that for us is completely in alignment with our personal values.
Every person needs to be a leader in his own way to keep and take care of the others. And City School is an excellent opportunity for people to contribute.
This is a place that is making a difference each and every day, and it's creating a future that wasn't even imaginable for many of the students that have enrolled and graduated from City School.
I'm continuously surprised by how this has evolved and in the ways that it's evolved.
You know, kids dream of growing up, getting married, their dream jobs, all kinds of things. And honestly, when I was a kid, I always wanted to be Matlock and Perry Mason. I wanted to be that kind of lawyer, that awesome, I can solve the crimes kind of lawyer. When I was 18, I met a boy, thought he was great. Applied for law school, was all ready for that, and got pregnant. So, bye-bye dreams. I stayed with him for 6 years. He was not a nice guy. It really, after going through a relationship like that, it really takes a toll on you. You begin to lose faith in yourself. You don't have the self-esteem anymore. So I actually went onto the Mohawk website. I was just going to do the continuing education programs. Couldn't really find anything that fit me, and I was just messing around on the website. And I saw this banner that said, try college for free. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a shot. If it's a good program, maybe I'll pursue it more. If I don't like it, I haven't spent any money, and I got a bit of college under my belt. The risk factor was the big choice. I'm living off of a single income. My husband's the one that works. So going back to school is actually huge. It's not easy, but it's been so good. And I do find like my confidence is getting boosted. I've managed to make a few friends, but it all started with this group. Sometimes that's all you need is that little tiny spark. And City School can be one of the places you can get that. If it wasn't for City School, I wouldn't be here. It gave me that chance to prove I could do something with myself. Since even starting City School, I think my dream is I'd like to work at MAC. I'd like to work with those kids. I'm just gonna keep doing this, and who knows, maybe my new dream will come true, and that would be nice. It would be.
So we're at the 2019 RBC Canadian Open at Hamilton Golf and Country Club. today's set up for the tournament, which starts on Thursday. We're working with Mohawk College as part of a D-Drone program.
So D-Drone uses various sensors to track drones using radio frequency sensors that will provide location and directional bearing of the drone so that the PD here has the information to respond, find the pilot, and get the drone out of the sky. Mohawk seems to be the market leader as far as using bleeding edge technology. That's why we work so well with them. We don't do a lot of work here in Canada with a lot of universities, and so Mohawk is definitely a value partner of ours. Mohawk is the first college that we've worked with using this in this capacity, at events with local law enforcement, with entities like the PGA and Garda Security.
We were walking around the course all yesterday setting up each individual station and being able to see that this little box, this tiny little box, is able to detect a drone flying through the sky, and how even being in the security trailer, being able to be around all this other footage and things like that, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that not a lot of people will get.
Great opportunity for our students to come and experience the technology, for them to see how it works and see the importance of its use at an event with this kind of pedigree.
Good afternoon. Ani, Sego, greetings everybody. My name is Leah Hogan and I am from Oneida Nation of the Thames. I am also a member of the Indigenous Education and Student Services team here at Mohawk College. I am honored to welcome you and would like to acknowledge that Mohawk College is situated on the traditional territory of the Haudenosaunee and Anishinaabe Nations, within the lands protected by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Agreement, and is currently home to many Indigenous peoples across Turtle Island. I would like to welcome the Spirit Vision drummers and dancers who will be providing drumming to our ceremony. We believe the drum connects us to all things and is the heartbeat of Mother Earth. Today we call upon this group to give thanks and to recognize your achievements with an honor song, Miigwech Nyaweh. Please stand for the procession of the graduates and the platform party.
Good afternoon, graduates, family, friends, faculty, staff, and honored guests. My name is Paul Armstrong, and I have the honor and privilege of serving as the Vice President Academic for Mohawk College and am today's Master of Ceremonies. Please join me in thanking again the Spirit Vision drummers and dancers for starting off our ceremony. Students and guests, please remain standing to join us in the singing of our national anthem as performed by Nicholas Paoloni for Mohawk College's music program.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Please be seated. Convocation is a special celebration for everyone in attendance. In order to ensure that every graduate has the opportunity to be celebrated and recognized, we would ask that you remain at your seat until the entire ceremony is complete. Please, also, if you have a cell phone in your pocket, could you please make sure it's turned to silent setting? And with that, I'm now proud to declare that this convocation ceremony is now open. Convocation is a time to celebrate the hard work and dedication that brought you to this moment and to look forward to the many opportunities that lie ahead of you, a future-ready Mohawk graduate. Today is also a time to thank the faculty and staff who helped you realize and achieve your goal, and to thank your family and friends who supported you through this important stage of your life journey. It is an honor and privilege to do the work we do, and no time is at more front and center in our thinking than during Convocation Week. The pride and joy that we see on graduates' faces allows us to feel the same pride and motivates us to continue to do the best we can for our students. It is now my pleasure to introduce our platform party. First, let me recognize your faculty. Faculty, please stand and remain standing. I would like to introduce the remainder of our platform party, including union representatives and our honored guests. Please stand when your name is called and remain standing. An audience, if you could please hold your applause until the entire platform party has been introduced. Starting in the second row, Kathy Hicks, Coordinator, Library and Digital Skills Services. Mary Allen, Communications Officer for OPSU Local 240. Beth Morris, Associate Dean, Nursing. Maxine Carter, Director and Special Advisor, Equity and Inclusion. Tom Ferns, General Counsel and Corporate Secretary. Hilary Dawson, Associate Vice President, Public Affairs, Marketing and Strategic Initiatives. Trish Loomis, Director, Office of the President. Lori Koziol, Dean, School of Health. Allison Horton, Vice President, Corporate Services. Andrew Pitsadney, President, Mohawk Students Association. Wendy Mackey, Director, Alumni Relations. Mila Ray Daniels, Board of Governors. Miranda Ferrier, Distinguished Fellow, Honorary Diploma. Ron McCurley, President, Mohawk College. Kamala Cruz, Board of Governors. Meg Houghton, Associate Vice President, Student Services. And Deborah Kalerko, Acting Registrar. Ladies and gentlemen, your Spring 2019 Platform Party, thank you and please be seated. I'm now pleased to introduce Wendy Mackey from the Mohawk Alumni Association to come forward and welcome our new graduates as alumni members.
Thank you, Paul. Congratulations, class of 2019. Good afternoon. My name is Wendy Mackey, and I'm the Director of Alumni Relations. As you walk across the stage today, I'll proudly welcome you to the Mohawk College alumni family, a large family with over 120,000 members. It was through your hard work and persistence that you have reached this moment today. Throughout your time at Mohawk, you've made memories and connections that will last a lifetime. I encourage you to stay in touch with the people that you've met here and continue to build on the relationships you've developed. The Mohawk College Alumni Association will help to serve as a direct link to fellow graduates and the college. You have an open invitation to come back to the campus, attend alumni events, and stay connected in person and online. I invite you to have a look at your alumni benefits booklet, which you will receive following today's ceremony. You'll discover the many ways that the Alumni Association strives to help you benefit, connect, and succeed in your life beyond college. Today, I will be at the side of the stage to present you with your alumni pin. My hope is that you wear it with a symbol of pride of the solid education that you will carry with you as you head out into the world. Once again, on behalf of the Mohawk Alumni Association, we welcome you to the privileges, honors, and opportunities that being a member of the association represents, and we look forward to supporting you throughout your career and life. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Wendy. Now, please welcome Meg Houghton, Associate Vice President, Student Services, to recommend our Special Recognition Award.
Thank you, Paul. President McCurley, it is my privilege to present you with a candidate for an award of distinction. In particular, I'm recommending a candidate be awarded a Distinguished Fellow, Honorary Diploma of Mohawk College. This honor is proposed in recognition of the profound contributions to our college and to the communities we serve. I'm pleased to introduce Miranda Ferrier to be recognized at today's convocation as a Distinguished Fellow, Honorary Diploma recipient. Miranda, please join me at the podium. Miranda Ferrier graduated from Mohawk College's Personal Support Worker program in 2006 and began her life's work in Ontario's healthcare sector. Miranda Ferrier was driven by a passion to protect the public. In 2010, Miranda formed the Ontario Personal Support Workers Association in an effort to establish a self-regulatory framework for personal support workers in Ontario. Since then, OPSWA has grown to more than 32,000 members and has become a leader in both provincial and national discussions on healthcare delivery, issues, and trends affecting PSWs and the public. Recognition of this role saw Miranda and the OPSWA invited to participate in the public inquiry into the safety and security of residents in the long-term care home system by Justice Eileen Jalise. Miranda has appeared on numerous programs and in publications and as an expert guest. We are proud to call Miranda an alumni of our college. President McCurley, given Miranda's accomplishments, wisdom, and dedication to Mohawk College's community, I recommend that the Board of Governors bestows upon Miranda Ferrier the award of Distinguished Fellow, Honorary Diploma of Mohawk College, with all of the honors, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Thank you. President McCurley will join me now to acknowledge this honor by virtue of hooding. Congratulations, Miranda. I now invite you to address Convocation as its honorary speaker.
Wow. Wow. Thank you so much, Mohawk, for this huge honor. I cannot express what it means to be honored by my college, by our college. 13 years ago, I walked across this stage and accepted my PSW certificate, and it was hard-earned. And the certificate and the profession that changed my life and put PSWs on the map. In 2005, so began my adventure at Mohawk College. I was in the PSW program. I had fantastic professors, a fantastic experience, but I need to single out two of them. The first was our coordinator of our program, Sandra Hanna. She was fierce and very direct. I can remember my first day walking into PSW Foundations, and Sandra stopped me and told me that she used to work with my Aunt Tina at Brantford General Hospital. And she said to me, "You've got a lot to live up to. I'm gonna watch you." And to which I panicked. My next professor that made all the difference, and this is kind of emotional for me, as she is the last remaining professor who taught me, is Miss Ellen Corsini-Chapel, who I refer to as my ninja clinical instructor, who scared me more times than I care to admit. She was always there, like the mother hen, whether we knew it or not. There was never such thing as a wrong or stupid question. They gave me my mojo, my passion, to be the best personal support worker I could be. They guided me, they supported me, even past my graduation, and I couldn't have asked for a better experience at Mohawk, so thank you. Upon graduation, I was immediately hired in home care and long-term care, but that's where this story truly begins. I saw my fellow PSWs burnt out, having no voice, no one to run to for support. I remember working at Telfer Place in Paris, Ontario, and I went home after an evening shift. And I tried to, at that time I'm sure Google was not around, but I tried to look up something on the computer in relation to PSWs, and I found nothing. So PSW Canada was born, a place where PSWs could come together, support each other, and gain answers to their questions. Then we were thrust into the limelight by the media, having been picked up by Maclean's Magazine and the Toronto Star. And due to my lack of a filter, the government took notice. Our real fight had just begun. Regulation was thrown around and, frankly, thrown out the door. PSWs had no hope. So a handful of my fellow PSWs and myself created OPSWA, the Ontario Personal Support Workers Association, in June of 2010. We now represent tens of thousands of PSWs in the province. This association, the very idea of this association, was a pipe dream, a goal. Most importantly, it became a passion to see PSWs succeed, a passion for responsible care for our most vulnerable. OPSWA was created to give PSWs a voice, and for the first time in history, PSWs have that voice. With that voice, we have spoken at Queen's Park and Parliament Hill. The PSW's plight has reached all levels of government. When I started this association, I never imagined that I would be in politics. I never thought that I would have to fight so hard for something that to me is so simple. Give one of the most important professions in healthcare the recognition and respect they deserve, and then continuity and quality of care will increase. Makes sense, doesn't it? Makes one think. I'm going to quote a line that my mother once said to me. And to be honest, as she's sitting in the audience, she should have copyrighted it. Because I say it all the time, because it reflects exactly what the PSW is. My mother said, PSWs are an extension of those in their care. Rings true. But PSWs are not just an extension. We are the eyes, the hands, the ears, the legs, the arms. But most importantly, PSWs are their voice. I want to take a moment to thank some very important people in my life, my family. My mom, my dad, my stepmom, who helped guide me, supported me, and put up with me, shall I say. To my kids, thank you for understanding that mom has to be gone often to Parliament Hill and Queen's Park, and for loving OPSWA as much as me. And to my husband, for always believing in me and not letting me quit, fighting right alongside of me for PSWs. You will never know how much that means to me. And to my co-founder, April Hill, who's in the audience, my fellow PSW, my partner in crime, who has fought beside me for 10 years and who continues to fight alongside of me just as hard. I couldn't have asked for a better friend, and PSWs couldn't have asked for a better advocate. Now I want to speak directly to my PSW graduates. This is always my favorite part. This honor that I'm receiving today means the PSW profession has matured. It is being recognized on a higher level. This is a big start to our world, PSWs. And I want to say congratulations to you for all becoming PSWs at this important time. If I can offer one last word of advice, be the change you want to see. Make a difference every day. Fight for yourselves. Believe in your training, support your fellow PSWs, continue your education, and never ever forget that not just anyone can be a PSW. It takes special people to do the job that you will do. I want you all to realize that this is just the beginning of your individual journeys as PSWs. And I want you to remember this moment, because just like you, 13 years ago, I walked across this stage, a single mom with a 1-year-old who was given back her life because of Mohawk, because of my professors. And look what I have done with that gift. Don't ever let anyone tell you you are just a PSW, because many have told me along the way that I was just a PSW. And just for one moment, I will say, look where this PSW is today. You are all shining stars in the healthcare field. Thank you for becoming personal support workers. And lastly, thank you, Mohawk, for this honor. I will forever be Mohawk proud. Thank you.
Thank you, Miranda, for your very powerful and meaningful words that should resonate with all of our health sciences graduates here today. And we are very proud to count you as one of our distinguished fellows at Mohawk College, and I would say we're probably all fortunate to have leaders like you championing quality healthcare for us into the future. I'm now very pleased to introduce Andrew Pitsadney, President of the Mohawk Students Association, to come forward to bring greetings to the graduates.
All right, thank you, Paul, and hello, graduates. On behalf of the Mohawk Students Association, I want to congratulate you on completing your education at Mohawk College. You did it. Give yourselves a round of applause. So it may not have set in just yet, but you have completed a major milestone in your lives. All the late night studying, scrambling to make deadlines, and diligent note-taking has finally brought you to this point, and one step closer to continuing your life and starting your career. Throughout your time at Mohawk, I know you have gained the tools to be successful and the confidence to pursue your career that you'll thrive in. Along the way, you may have been lucky enough to find some lifelong friendships, business partners, or future colleagues, and hopefully made some amazing memories that you can look back on. As you embarked on this journey, my hope is that the Mohawk Students Association helped to support you through this experience, to provide you with some fun activities, guidance or leadership, and essential services that just helped you get by. We greeted you at orientation, and now we're here seeing you off at your convocation. Getting to see all of the amazing graduates cross this stage is certainly one of the most gratifying parts of my role. Now, before you do that, I want to leave you with one thing to keep in mind as you start the next part of your future. When thinking of what to pass on to this graduating class, I first took the typical approach, and I looked to Google for all my answers. Famous quotes is what I searched, and pages of the 100 best quotes came up, all fairly overused and not original. None of them felt quite right, even if I did cite my work. So I dug a little deeper. I wanted something more unique, something real. For this, I sought out some of my colleagues and friends, maybe to offer some advice. But when I asked, all I received was a series of, I don't know, and why are you asking me? And one person who just said, peace, love, and tacos. Honestly, you can't go wrong with those three things, but still quite not the advice I was looking for. So I dug a little bit deeper into my own experiences. I thought, what is some great advice that's decently original and it would be applicable to graduating students? This brought me back to my own graduation at a time when I was in your shoes. Probably having similar thoughts, okay, I finished my diploma, now what do I do? Do I go back to school? Do I apply for jobs? Do I just keep working where I am, doing what I'm doing? It was a very stressful time and I needed some advice, and thankfully, my dad was there. I said, Dad, I don't know what to do. Do I go to school? Do I apply for jobs? Do I just stay where I am? I'm stressed. And all he said was stop. Any decision you make for yourself will be a good one. First, I kind of just looked around. Initially, I thought, I didn't think much of your advice. Frankly, didn't think it would help me at all. But I soon realized that's exactly what I needed to hear. Because when you break it down, what that really is saying is that no matter what the decision, you're taking control of your life. If you make a decision based on something you truly believe in, something you're passionate about, if you trust and invest in yourself, then you'll make good decisions and you'll be successful for it. Now is your time as Mohawk graduates, so get out there and make the most of it. Once again, congratulations from the Mohawk Students Association. Thank you all for your time.
Thank you, Andrew. The MSA is a tremendous support to our students and a very valued and important college partner. And now, please welcome Mohawk's President, Mr. Ron McCurley, who will now address Convocation.
Well, thank you very much, Paul. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome in particular to family and friends that have joined us either this afternoon in the auditorium or watching us live stream this. I also want to say thank you to the faculty and staff who have turned a theater full of students into future-ready graduates. And to the stars of the show, the graduating class of 2019, congratulations on a job well done. You've made it. Please give yourself a well-deserved round of applause. Well, that was pathetic. I've heard you in the halls outside my office. You make more noise just walking by. Let's try it one more time. Give yourself a round of applause. That's much better. Now, I'm sorry to tell you that there is one final assignment for you on your last day at Mohawk. Yeah, I know. Now, it is an optional homework assignment, but I think it'll be well worth your time. So it's an assignment in 3 parts, and here's part 1. Within the next 48 hours, thank the family and friends who supported you while you were at Mohawk. Now, ideally, say thanks in person. This is not something you text or post on Instagram or Snapchat, okay? Thank the people who helped pay for your tuition and books, helped you make ends meet. Maybe thank the people who encouraged you to apply, who reassured you when you had doubts, who supported you when you were stressed out by exams or buried beneath assignments. Thank the people who dropped you off at school, who picked you up, maybe tossed you the keys to the family car. Thank the people who had dinner waiting when you got home, maybe looked after your kids when you went to class, and understood when you had to close your door and just hit the books. You know, success is never a solo effort. It's true for you and it's true for us as well. Mohawk works with more than 2,000 employers who offer co-ops, placements, and special projects, and of course, hire our graduates. And we couldn't do it without them. And you have a team of family and friends who did the same to help you. Now, we highly recommend that you continue to surround yourself with good people who will support you and tell you what you need to hear. And be sure to tell your team that you are grateful for their support. So, that's part one of your final assignment. Thank your family and friends in person or on the phone. Now, if they're here today, I would highly recommend handshakes and hugs after the graduation ceremony. So, now on to part two of your homework assignment. Within the next month, thank the one person at Mohawk who has made the biggest difference in your life. Maybe your everyday hero was a professor or a technologist or a coach or a staff person who was always in your corner. It's the member of the team who you'll always remember for their kindness and for their wisdom and for their unwavering belief in you. Now tell your everyday hero what they did to make such a difference in your life and why it mattered so much to you. All of us want to make a difference. We want to do work that matters. Maybe we won't change the world, but we can make a world of difference in someone's life. I highly recommend that you build your career around doing exactly that. You can thank your everyday hero by going to the drugstore or dollar store, pick out a card, write a personal note, address it to the college, and put it in the mail. And I guarantee you that you'll make that person's day. Your card will be pinned to a bulletin board or it will be proudly displayed on their desk, and the card will be brought home and shared with family. And when your everyday hero retires or leaves Mohawk, they'll pack up that card and take it with them. You know, thank you are the two most powerful words that you will ever say, but we often don't say them often enough to our colleagues, to our family, and to our friends. So I encourage you to make giving thanks a lifelong habit. Start now with your family, your friends, and your everyday hero here at Mohawk College. Now, the final part of your homework assignment is entirely for you. And I'd give yourself some time, maybe even till the end of this year, because this one requires some serious self-reflection. Sit down with either a blank piece of paper or the Notes app on your iPhone and write down or record your goals. Think of your goals as dreams with a deadline. Everyone has dreams. Not everyone takes the time to set goals for themselves. Commit your goals to paper. Come up with some short and some long-term goals. What will you have accomplished within a year of graduating from Mohawk? What will you have achieved in 2 years' time? Now look even further out. What do you want to have accomplished in 10 years or 25 years? That's a pretty tall order. 2044 must seem like a lifetime away. But I can assure you that time really does fly, and those years will go by very quickly. To borrow a line from computer scientist Alan Kay, the best way to predict your future is to invent it. Now, lots of people never invent their own future. Lots of people take one day at a time. Whatever will be, will be. But there's a problem with that approach. If you don't set goals now, you're going to miss out or could miss out on some very amazing opportunities later on. And trust me, your Mohawk education is going to provide you with a lot of opportunities along the way. So set your goals now and you'll know which opportunities are the right ones to pursue. It was Lewis Carroll who said, if you don't know where you're going, then any road will get you there. So define your goals now and you'll avoid some dead ends, some wrong turns, and some miles of really hard road. You'll discover the path that's best for you and one that leads to a rewarding life that's free of regret. I have a list of goals. I wrote my list when, like you, or like many of you, I was in my early 20s. Now, unlike you, I wasn't at my convocation ceremony. Getting a post-secondary education wasn't high on my list at the time. I was a university dropout when I actually set my goals. I'd gone to university straight out of high school on a scholarship. I lasted an entire 6 weeks. I was bored. I was making very good money running my own business. But flash forward a few years, I was still running my business nights and weekends and working for a bank during the day. It was a good job, but my colleagues were moving up the ranks to even better jobs. And dropping out of school had become a career-limiting move for me. So I made it my goal to return to school and earn an undergraduate and then a graduate degree. And if I had to do it all again, I think I would have also got a postgraduate certificate. I continued to work at the bank while I completed my education, and I juggled work and family and school commitments for many years. For those of you here who have traveled that same path, you have my utmost respect and admiration. You're graduating with exceptional time management skills and outstanding resiliency. And I think someone else probably would have been standing here and congratulating you today if I hadn't mapped out my goals some 30 years ago. And I still revisit and review and revise my list every year. If you're interested, of the 20 original goals, 17 have been met, and 1 is still a work in progress, and 2 have yet to begun. And I encourage you to take that time now and define your goals. Who knows, someday you may be a chapter in the book that I hope to write about the remarkable Mohawk alumni that I have met. So, that's your final homework assignment. Thank your family and friends for all their support. That's step 1. Step 2 is thank the everyday hero at Mohawk that has made a difference. And step 3, put a deadline on your dreams. I want to thank you again for choosing Mohawk College. Thank you for investing your time and your talents and for investing your trust in us. It has been an absolute privilege to educate and to serve you. We're very proud of what you've done as a student, and we can't wait to see what you will achieve as a future-ready Mohawk College graduate. Congratulations and Godspeed.
Good afternoon. My name is Deborah Calarco, and as acting registrar, it's my privilege to introduce the most important part of this ceremony. Graduates, it is now time for you to cross the stage and be admitted to the alumni of Mohawk College. As each person crosses the stage, their status as a Mohawk College graduate will be acknowledged with a lyre pipe, a medieval European symbol of academic achievement that dates back to the 8th century. Awarding each graduate a lyre pipe highlights the achievement of excellence according to each student's chosen program and symbolizes that they are joining the international community of scholars. Vice President Paul Armstrong will place the Mohawk lyre pipe on the graduate's left shoulder, and they will then be congratulated by President McKerley. Convocation is always a time of celebration for our graduates and their families, and we encourage you to applaud and acknowledge your graduate as they cross the stage. President McKerley. I now have the honor of presenting the candidates for graduation. The graduates have successfully completed the curriculum of their chosen program as required by the Mohawk Board of Governors and have been recommended to be awarded their certificates and diplomas in recognition of their academic accomplishment. Therefore, I recommend that you confer their certificates and diplomas with all of the honors, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. And on behalf of those graduates not here today, I further request that their certificates and diplomas be conferred on them in absentia. Thank you.
Canadian Healthcare. Christina Jonilch Christian, Honors. Isha. Jaitan Kanda. Arshdeep Kaur, Honors. Gurkiran Kaur. Harjot Kaur. Jasmine Kaur. Jaspreet Kaur, Honors. Mandeep Kaur. Navdeep Kaur. Simranjit Kaur. Sunint Kaur. Preeti Khurana, Honors. Pushpinder Kumar. Grishma Kurian. Sukh Parvesh. Paramveer Paul. Loveneet Puri. Navdeep Kaur Rahal. Ramanjit Kaur Randhawa. Harsimran Kaur Sandhu. Maninder Singh Sidhu. Chander Shekhar Singh. Sweetie. Diksha Tiwari. Shivani Verma. Personal Support Worker, Vivian Baird. Marianne Bingkang. Christine Bird. Jenna Rose Boyko. Diana Darren. Jade Gilbert. Bailey Kirst Dumbreck. Megan McGroarty. Ashley Marin. Jessica Sukhanan. Tamana Thakur. Samantha Vizari. Practical Nursing. Ala Abdelaziz. Thank you. Aida Amek. Brittany Ainsworth. Ayobami Aladejabi. Sandra Alfaro. Carmina Anquianco, honors. Tina Antwi Amwambeng, honors. Courtney Errand. Monique Arsenault, honors. Yvonne Eoa Ju, honors. Lucia Brias. Cassandra Barrett, honors. Madeline Bird, honors. Alana Blatz. Harpreet Brar. Dylan Bridges, honors. Rebecca Brunsveld, honors. Ashley Brush, honors. Sarah Bullock. Jessica Buskey. Rosemary Candelario. Camila Castano. Courtney Charters, honors. Maliha Nawal Chaudhry. Kaylee Comrie. Juliette Danso. Dubi Dadasa. Carly DeGrushy. Gemma Draper McDonald. Karen Francine Erasmo. Jenna Falcone. Ariel Fernandez. Jason Finley. Mary Jane Gassis. Jessica Jihu. Marjan Gassemi. Carly Godfrey. Caitlin Gravel. Carolyn Gregory, honors. Sebastian Gutierrez, honors. Summer Hanafi. Brendan Harborn. Therese Hartman, honors. Erin Highcamp. Luis Enriquez Diaz, honors. Bethany Herlihy. Juan Herrera, honors. Laurel Hicks. Madison High. Angel Hingston. Megan Hinchberger. Rachel Hopkins. Kwok Huyn. Allison Jackson. Harzine Jaff, honors. Annette Kaluski. Josh Candolo. Saida Kanom. Leah Koning. Naomi Kuvelas. Karina Lacroix. Brenna Lorison, honors. Shannon Lee. Michael Lewis. Nicole Mayer. Alejandra Maldonado. Samira Malik. Jasdeep Mangat, honors. Tarina Gail Marcello. Kaylee McAlpine, honors. Erica MacArthur, honors. Savannah McCallum, honors. Haley McMillan, honors. Miranda Meadows. Alexis Mello. Taylor Mirko, honors. Kennedy Moore. Julia Mousseau. Luba Michede. Rosalind Machete. Jillian Mullen, honors. Jesus Neil Huerta, honors. Regina Osei Tutu. And Patricia Camille Pagco, honors. Christine Page. Ariel Palash, honors. Courtney Pelkey. Sabrina Pereira. Ana de Perez Pino. Kimberly Pingay. Chandler Porter. Veronica Pugh, honors. Marcela Rama. Colleen Rainey, honors. Jessica Riel. Sonia Rincon Marquez. Javier Sandoval. Tori Savell. Lisa Scott, honors. Ruth Saranjoji, honors. Rushnik Sheikh, honors. Megan Silva. Melina Sinanan Lima. Cassandra Snively. Jessica Sorbara. Kayla Spolstra. Veronica Stafford. Andrew Stevens. Martha Subia Jara. Viknaswari Supia. Malika Swale. Deborah Linta. Madison Tedesco. Kieran Tiara, honors. Sylvia Tran. Ayla Urquhart, honors. Sydney Usselman. Nicolette Vandervelde, honors. Alexandra Van Veen. Emily Weiler. Kristen Williamson. Chantel Winters, honors. Shavasia Winter, honors. Jessica Yates. Also graduating this afternoon, Anel Anel. Nisha Bawa. Nilesh Bhatt. Davinder Kaur Johal. Amandeep Kaur. Amanpreet Kaur. Kirandeep Kaur. Mandeep Kaur. Navneet Kaur. Navreet Kaur. Rajbir Kaur. Manpreet Manpreet. Priyanka Marwaha. Davinder Jeet Singh Nijar. Damanpreet Kaur Pawar. Gurnur Kaur Pujara. Kirandeep Sandhu. Rajat Sharma. Banita Sahni. Lovepreet Singh. Puneet Inder Pal Singh. Priti Bahan Thomas Takanalil. Shilpa Rose Tachath Johnson. Anastasia Ivy Agbenone. Narissa Gante. Here Ajay Gupta. Ramandeep Kaur. Kaur Lovepreet. Minal Qureshi. Jillian Balatbat. Lauren Banassi. Angela Faith Kagabkab. Manjot Daliwal. Hamdi Farah. April Longo. Shalon Paddy Honors. Maria Shielito Ciruno. Lauren Turner. Robin Vanderhyde. Kamaljit Kaur Insan. The last graduate this afternoon is Gurleen Kaur.
Good afternoon. As a member of the Board of Governors of Mohawk College of Applied Arts and Technology, and on behalf of the entire board, I have the honor of admitting today's graduates to Mohawk College's alumni community. We are proud of what you have accomplished, and we look forward to seeing what you will contribute as highly skilled and future-ready Mohawk graduates. And now, you will be welcomed into the alumni community of graduates of Ontario Colleges of Applied Arts and Technology, an honor bestowed only upon those who have met high standards of conduct and learning. Graduates, please stand. In the name of Mohawk College of Applied Arts and Technology, I hereby charge you to safeguard the dignity and ethics of our community, cultivate the spirit of inquiry and innovation, celebrate your role as a local and global citizen, maintain through study the fresh viewpoint expected in an age of rapid advancement, and contribute in all these ways to society in order that the dignity of humankind through you may be constantly reaffirmed. Scientia opus omnium. Knowledge is the work of all. Congratulations, graduates. Please be seated.
What a great celebration. Congratulations again to the graduating class of 2019. You should be very, very proud. How about another round of applause for all the graduates? Please also help me in thanking the musicians that provided the wonderful music for us this afternoon. Graduates, family, and friends, you're all invited to a reception being held in the Joyce Center for Partnership and Innovation, located in the EA Wing. When you leave the auditorium, please follow the arrows on the floor to lead you to the reception area. Graduates will return downstairs immediately following the ceremony and will then join their family and friends at the reception. During the reception, a special area has been set up where graduates can put on a gown and a leery pipe for photographs with family and friends. Audience, I would ask that you please remain at your seats until all the graduates have left the theater. And now, graduates, family, and friends, I declare that your convocation ceremony is closed.